My name is Maria.
And I'm Sam.
I'm a huge fan.
And I haven't seen this show.
Welcome to the Buff Summer. I have a strong feeling about this episode. It's one of the best of the season for me. And I think for other people as well.
So like out of your favorite episodes, number 1, 2, 3?
1 or 2, kind of high-ish.
Top 2?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it hits you. And it hits you several times.
Okay. Punches you right in the feels?
Yes.
Okay. You know, I feel like they could get lights, like not candles.
Would it be this atmospheric though?
Obviously not. This is interesting. I would almost assume this is a dream just because I don't think she's been down here yet.
So far, yeah.
But I'm not getting like dream vibes.
Yeah. Everything as usual.
Sure, yeah. Uh-huh. He's really leaning into the cat thing.
I know.
Okay, to be fair, I know that could be heard as snake-like, but seeing as cats are trying to mimic snakes with the hiss sound specifically,
yeah, with the hissing,
kind of the same.
Yeah.
So thanks for continuing to feed the Order of the Kitten idea.
Yeah. Oh my
Appreciate
God.
it, master.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, this got to be a dream or premonition, I suppose. I don't know if Buffy has those, but yeah, there you go. Dream. But yeah, I'd assume it's a prophetic dream.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
She's already had some.
Yeah.
It's time to get up for school. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Yeah, it was real nice that Joyce is there to comfort her daughter like first thing in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
School. Great.
You want to go to school. Good day to buy that lottery ticket.
I spoke with your father.
Interesting. You haven't heard much about him yet.
He's coming, right?
You're on for this weekend.
Good.
Okay.
Do you see your dad a lot? Not a whole lot.
Definitely not a lot.
Yeah.
He only comes down for weekends sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
When did they get divorced?
I appreciate that maybe just Willow doesn't know that much about Buffy's personal life. It's not like they hang out all the time or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, I've known you for a long time. Well, I've known you for like 6 months so far, and you haven't mentioned your dad once. I've never seen him. So, do you see him a lot? You just never tell me?
Yeah.
Are we not friends?
Would you keep this away from me?
It wasn't finalized till last year. They were separated before that.
Sure.
Must have been harsh.
Happens.
It can be harsh for kids, but depends on the relationship between the parents. It depends on the kids.
They were really good about it around me anyway, but still.
My parents don't even bicker. Sometimes they glare.
Oh.
Yeah. See, not bickering can be great if they're actually just handling their stuff well.
Yeah.
Do you know why your folks split up?
I didn't ask. Sure, I was a really big help, though. Slang and everything.
Yeah.
I was in so much trouble.
I'm sure that didn't have anything to do with him leaving.
I mean, it could have, but I don't think she can blame herself for that.
And he still comes down on weekends.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
That's nice, I guess.
Very.
Hello. Doofus. You're in my light.
Wendell, what is wrong with you? Don't you know that she is the center of the universe?
You're blocking my son.
Why don't you revolve yourselves out of my light?
Really not even like disproving that or like saying
Yeah, I appreciate
anything.
Cordy hears that and is just like,
Yeah.
and move.
Is there any homework?
We're doing active listening.
Cool. What's active listening?
Xander.
Oh, buddy.
That would be the homework.
Put on your big ears and really focus on the other person.
It's basically paying attention.
Miss Tischler demonstrated it yesterday.
With you.
Just wearing that tight sweater.
Oh, the midnight blue Angora.
Dude.
It's very specific.
Yeah, you know a lot about color, huh?
Yeah. And material?
Yeah. Hey, Xander's fashion conscious.
Yes.
Isaacson's research led him to conclude fundamental needs after food and shelter to be heard.
Interesting.
After food and shelter.
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
Wendell, would you read the first 2 paragraphs where Isaacson describes the rapid
Creepy child. Okay. I have to assume that when they say food, they also mean water.
Would water come first?
But either
Water,
way,
food, shelter?
they didn't say water.
I know they didn't say. I'm just remembering the actual like pyramid.
Whatever it
Yeah,
is, she just said food and shelter. So you have to assume she
water is
is
in there.
including water in food, even though, whatever.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
But the need to be heard, that's interesting. Like, I wonder where, like, the need to be heard versus the need to be touched versus the need to feel validated.
Yeah.
Although I guess validated is kind of after
in
her.
there. Yeah,
Sort of in the
somewhere
same category.
together.
Yeah, it's totally true.
I'm glad you brought up the touch thing because it's interesting that after footage shelter, there is not like physical something. There's, you know,
mental health.
emotional. Yeah.
I mean, obviously they tie into each other. It's just an interesting one of what comes first.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh,
So, hang on. How are the spiders in the book, though?
I know, and everybody sees it.
Yeah, they all do. Yeah, okay. So, some magic bullshit, sure. But can somebody help him?
Oh, I know.
Sorry about that.
Apology
Okay.
accepted.
Yeah, on behalf.
But yeah, so Buffy was like, oh, spiders, that's not my department. I don't handle those. Sorry, bud.
Fear. The most powerful force in the human world. Not love, not hate. Fear.
Well,
Can be.
it's an interesting thought process.
We are defined by the things we fear.
Well, for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Totally true.
It's
Of course.
interesting that he mentioned not love, not hate, but fear. But love and hate are kind of in the same category.
I kind of feel like fear is sort of inherently attached to love and or hate.
I
or
would
the
say like
idea of it.
love and fear are the opposites of each other.
To a degree, because hatred
Yeah.
basically just comes from fear, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny because it reminds me of the Donnie Darko thing where he's just saying everything comes back to fear. And Donnie tries to make this big argument about how there's so much more complex than that. It's like, is it though?
I mean, it is, but it still comes from
No,
fear,
but, like,
you know?
fear is it's like the first response.
basic.
It's the basis.
Yes,
The
exactly.
foundation.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah,
Either your foundation, love, or fear, or both, or different amounts of, you know,
yeah.
both
But
things.
of course, this is going to come down to different people's interpretations and understandings. To a degree, I would absolutely prefer to hear the opinion of like experienced psychologist.
Yeah.
But you know, in lieu of that, I guess we just speculate.
Yeah.
This symbol, it confounds me, suffuses me with mortal dread. Fear is in the mind.
So, do you deny his own fear?
Like pain.
No. He very much recognizes his own fear, right?
Yeah.
It can be controlled.
Interesting. Very much reminds me of Sinestro from the Green Lantern comics.
Yeah.
If I can face my fear, it cannot master me.
Yeah,
If
that's
I master it.
that is very much the Sinestro like idea. I am the master of fear, not the other
Yeah.
way around.
Yeah.
Something is happening above.
I feel change.
For the worse.
I thought he was going to say a bad one, but I was close.
I wish he'd said for the better, because I really like the idea that the master doesn't think of himself as evil. He's not a bad guy. I mean, maybe he does think that in
He
context
might
of the
not
show, but
see evil and bad guy the same thing.
that's kind of what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think he thinks that he's doing anything wrong.
Yeah, I think he is.
So-
He thinks that he's evil, but just not doing anything wrong.
That's weird. Do you mean in the sense that you feel like the writers decided to write him as if he knows he's evil, but he doesn't think that's wrong?
As if he,
Because I'm not talking about in this particular instance what
Yeah.
the writers would think. Just from me, from a psychological perspective,
he
there's absolutely no
views
way this guy
himself.
can actually think he's evil. That's not how the mind works.
Yeah.
I mean, it can to a degree, but like that's pop culture. People don't think the things they're doing are wrong generally.
Yeah.
They have reasons, justifications, validations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be clear, I think from the view of the master in particular, I think he actually has a valid argument for his not being morally incorrect. They are predators looking for food,
Absolutely.
after all, as much as we would see it as wrong from the human perspective. I mean, is it?
Yeah,
Terrifying, sure.
you're
Want
right,
to stop it,
yeah.
but is it wrong?
Yeah, even from his view of the family.
Yeah.
His family.
He actually doesn't
It's
seem
towards
to me
her,
in any way that he's actually evil or even thinks of himself that way. Now, I'm sure that the writers may just decide that he thinks he's evil and write that in at some point. But
Yeah, I think he does, but we'll have to.
But like, yeah,
Yeah.
just because the character might say, you know, I am evil or whatever, doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean that that's actually how things are, or I guess like functionally correct psychologically.
Yeah.
You're awfully quiet this morning.
I didn't sleep well.
I'll say. You were yelling in your sleep.
Aw, again.
So nice that she's been checking in though.
Yeah.
Oh no, my bag. I packed it for the weekend and I forgot it.
You and your dad can swing by the house and get your bag.
Oh, that's so sweet.
He's picking me up here, right? At 3:30?
Are you worried your father isn't going to show?
Yes, of course she's afraid of that.
No, not really.
Come on, dude.
Should I be?
Well, of course not.
Yeah.
I know it's a hard situation.
man.
Remember that your father adores you.
They're both really trying to live in the positive, aren't they?
No more than I do, by the way.
Goodbye.
Have a great day.
I can't believe there are people who think of Joyce as a Karen. She is such a kind, loving parent. What the hell?
What?
Buffy, we've been looking for you.
We have.
Yeah, the people have actually said that Joyce is such a Karen and she's a terrible mother and all these things. And I was really expecting there to be some moments to justify that.
Yeah.
And so far, she's been a lovely, sweet, kind, caring parent. I don't get it.
Did you talk to Giles about...
The spiders. Willow's been kind of insane about what happened yesterday.
That's definitely not the right word.
furry bodies and their sticky webs? What do they need all those legs for anyway?
Okay, I don't know about any of those things, but spiders can be scary. They're venomous.
How do they not ruffle you?
Sorry, I'm unruffled by spiders. A bunch of Nazis crawled all over my face.
Are the Nazis going to poison you?
Sure,
Well, I
there's
guess they
different
might.
fears.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense.
The center of mystical convergence, supernatural monsters.
Little blasé there, aren't you?
If there's something bad out there, we'll find, you'll slay, we'll party.
Wow, okay. We have that mentality.
Thanks for having
I appreciate
confidence
that
in
you
me.
have, like she said, the confidence in her.
But we're still caring about the spiders
A
here.
little too comfortable in your position.
Giles said he was going to look it up. Giles?
A little too safe with your protector nearby.
Wakey, wakey.
I was in the stacks.
Yeah.
Got lost.
Did you find any theories on spiders coming out of books? Big, hairy, crawly.
Xander.
Dude,
It's funny if you're me.
Oh my god.
dickhead.
Couldn't find anything. Best have a chat with Wendell himself.
Okay.
That's useful.
Yeah. How is Wendell? Oh, Wendell is okay.
Relatively, yeah.
Interesting.
Hey, Wendell. How are you? You okay?
No.
Does he seem okay?
Good talking to you, man.
Are you shitting me, Xander?
Yeah.
Get your terrible shirt back here.
Do you guys want something?
We just thought you might want to talk about what happened.
I don't know what to say about that.
Fair.
You saw 200 insects. You gonzoed. Anybody? They're not insects.
The
They're
arachnids.
arachnids.
Yeah.
They're
Come on.
from the Middle East.
Are you, what? Xander.
I know.
They have 8 legs. Insects only have 6. Why does everyone make that mistake?
Well, I guess people knew less stuff back in the day. This is literally 30 years ago.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's crazy. Well, almost. Whatever.
I know.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
Lots of times.
You must hate spiders more than I do.
No, he loves spiders.
I love them.
Yeah.
Yes.
They hate me.
Oh,
From Wendell here, it's like he has a healthy respect and fear for spiders,
Yes.
but he still loves them.
Yeah.
Because they're sick. But,
yeah.
he's right.
Yeah.
Spiders are pretty cool.
Can be, I suppose. I like the home ones, the like long-legged ones.
I just like all the things they're capable of, being
Oh.
these little creatures.
Sure.
However, you definitely should have a certain amount of fear for them, especially if you're in Australia like we are.
Yeah.
I know they're not, but I'm sure there's still some kind of dangerous spiders in California.
Yeah, you'd think.
There's got to be some.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope you study for the history test. What history test? The one we're having right now.
They got bigger fish to fry.
I will catch up with you guys later.
Oh.
Man. Yeah, I do not relate to that fear of not doing schoolwork.
Yeah.
What do you mean you love spiders?
I had the best collection in the Tri-County area.
Yeah.
Then my folks shipped me off to wilderness camp.
Yeah.
All my brother had to do was maintain their habitats. When I came home, they were all dead.
Oh.
That's when the nightmares started.
Understandably so.
Wow.
Sitting in the classroom, teacher asked me to read something. I open up my book, and there they are.
Well, the last one wasn't a nightmare.
Yeah.
Apparently that actually happened.
Can you blame them after what I did?
Oh no, Wendell. That wasn't you.
Yesterday, and I thought I just nodded off again. But then everyone else started screaming too.
I mean, okay, I get that you're blaming yourself for trusting your brother.
Yeah.
You don't know our class is, do you?
Okay.
It's in here.
But why do you care?
I haven't been to class. I haven't read any of the assignment. How am I going to pass this test? Blind luck?
Sure.
Why is she so, like,
Yeah.
helpful?
Are they suddenly friends now?
Yeah.
What?
Really seems lost.
I kind of feel like she fucking fell asleep at some point. Like this is another dream. Just the vibe, you know, and Cordy being a weirdo.
Yeah. A different kind of weirdo.
Yeah. She's not nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Why would she help her?
At least now. I assume she's got to have character development over the course of this show because I know Charisma Carpenter's an important part.
You noticed the time?
Yeah. When did you fall asleep?
Oh, that feeling.
Yeah. I kind of like the way they're doing these potential dreamlike sequences. The first one was, this may not be, I know, of course.
Yeah.
But where you genuinely can't totally tell, like, could be.
Yeah.
Could also not be.
Which is completely unfair since Sean started it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, creepy kid, for sure.
I'm gonna take a break.
So obvious.
Wow.
I know. In a basement?
Yeah. I don't know. My school, I don't think, had a basement, so no comment. I don't think I'd be wanting to go down there, though.
Smoking in a basement seems like such a bad idea.
I know. Don't you know? You're supposed to smoke in the boys' room. If you don't get the reference, it's a song back in the day.
So dark.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Hold on.
Lucky 19.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Is he still a vampire? He looked kind of like the master, but I mean, it was kind of dark. So.
Yeah.
Nobody saw who attacked her?
Well, I was rather hoping that Laura did.
Sure.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to see who attacked you when you went out down into the dark, though.
Yeah.
It's a tough one. Shit.
Yeah.
We're not intruding.
That's okay. I don't want to be left alone.
That's fair. I can understand that.
We're anxious to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that she's alive, I
Yeah.
guess, at least.
Can you tell us what happened?
I was in the basement. There was someone there.
A large someone with a messed up face.
And hand, arm?
I've never seen anything like it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It?
Can you describe it?
It was like a large, ugly, hairless bear.
You just rest now.
Hi, Laura.
If you remember anything, you can tell us, even if it may seem weird.
Definitely.
She needs to rest now.
She'll get it.
Yeah.
Lucky 19. It's what he said right before.
I'd assume you're not lucky number 19.
That's weird, right?
That's something.
Yes, it is.
Kind of weird, but definitely somewhat explainable without supernatural ideas.
Yeah.
You know, people be crazy.
Well, it is a clue.
Yes, definitely a clue.
Yeah.
Is she gonna be all right?
You family?
Friends.
Love how this girl's just like, I don't actually know these people. I don't know why the fuck they're in here.
She'll recover. She got off pretty easy.
Easy.
I mean, for him.
Well, the first one's still in a coma.
Yeah, the doctor has perspective.
Yeah.
First victim. They found him a week ago. Exact same MO as the girl, only he's in worse shape.
So there's another victim.
The one thing I will say, though, is with a severe beating like that, but no specifics about it, how can you say that it was by the same person?
Wendell had a dream, and then that exact thing happened.
Same school.
Doesn't mean
I
anything.
mean, it doesn't mean, but
It means
there is
nothing.
connection.
Yeah, but
You can follow it up.
Do you think that ties in with Laura?
I don't know.
it's one thing to think maybe they're connected.
Yeah.
It's another thing to be like, it's definitely the same guy.
Oh,
Someone
yeah,
needs to
yeah.
stop. What the fuck would you know?
Oh, you're right.
There's no telltale sign of like a specific thing. If both people were just beaten and one's in a coma and one's not, like that shit happens all the time by different people. What are you talking about? There's nothing serial about that.
Yeah.
Again, unless there's something specific that they're not telling us. You know, there's a calling card, like they've removed a fucking tooth or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
from the perspective
I mean?
of the doctor, there has to be like a pattern, I guess.
And
to
I don't see a
beating or
pattern,
some-
especially with
Well,
two.
And they
Two doesn't make a
didn't
pattern.
say anything. No, a pattern in the beating or something.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
even
yeah. But they
even
didn't
then,
say it.
yeah, even
Yeah.
then, it'd have to be something more specific.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So far, it's just there's two people who got beaten up
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah, but I definitely get a little annoyed when people start talking about, well, there's a pattern to follow here. It's like, there's two things. Two things doesn't make a pattern. You need three, minimum.
Maybe she dreamed about getting beat up. We should ask Buffy when she gets back.
Nerd herder.
I saw that. I'm pretty sure it says Nerf Herder, though.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it says Nerf Herder.
Yeah.
But I love that you picked that up because Chuck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Little did we know that Buffy teased the Chuck universe 10 years ahead of time.
Oh my god.
Ding. What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's all right.
What happened to your...
I don't know. I was just a minute ago.
So a dream's kind of becoming real somehow?
It's got to be a dream.
Also, I don't know why you're so embarrassed, dude. You're actually in pretty good shape. And
I
you're
know
not
he
totally
looks
naked.
good. Also,
Like, for a guy who apparently doesn't work out, he's doing all right.
I know. It's like you can see how it's a body of a man.
Oh, yeah, he very much looks like a 26-year-old man. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing teenager here. And don't get me wrong, I don't think he's particularly, like, in amazing shape or buff or anything, but he's definitely got nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah.
Solid-looking body, good for him.
I know.
Yeah.
It's kind of hilarious as well how he said that Angel was buff when Angel
I know,
is
it's
so
hilarious.
skinny in comparison
It's
to him.
hilarious. Nick Brendan is actually buffer than Angel in this video.
Yes.
Like, in this time period,
Yes.
sorry.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. I agree.
I love
I
that.
actually agree.
So good.
Yeah.
And also, he's wearing underwear. It's not that embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know.
You know, I will say, I was going to say it's different for me because I grew up on the beach and rocking around in like a pair of Speedos or like short shorts isn't that big of a deal. But then I'm like, they're in California.
I know.
Motherfucker never been to the beach? Okay, look, to be fair, looking at the man, I don't think he's ever been to the beach.
Yeah.
He's pale as shit.
He's almost as white as his underwear.
He was a great pick for the vampire team. Or vampire hunting team.
Yeah. Very nice. But yeah, even like his underwear is kind of like shorts.
It's pretty, he's got boxer shorts.
Yeah.
There's nothing embarrassing about this.
Yeah.
This can't be happening.
Well, obviously it can be happening.
It is.
What's the word?
I got back issues of the papers.
Did you find anything?
I don't know.
Hard to say.
You don't know if you didn't find anything.
He can't tell for sure if it's a thing that is connected or is the thing.
I can't read.
Oh,
That's
that's interesting.
You can read like 3 languages.
5 on a normal day.
Seems like everybody's fear is coming into reality. It's like bleeding through.
Yeah.
The words here don't make any sense.
That's him.
Who?
The little boy.
Kid I've been seeing around school.
Yeah.
Yep.
Billy Palmer was found beaten and unconscious after his Kitty League game.
Yeah, that was the one in the coma.
Yeah.
Obviously.
This is the boy from the hospital.
Yeah,
Yes,
dude.
he is.
You've seen him around the school?
Yeah, first when the spiders got Wendell, and then when I did nothing on the history test.
The boy's been in a coma for a week. How could this be possible?
What am I, knowledge girl now?
Yes, you are. You are knowledge girl.
It sounds like a nickname.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, maybe that she can switch roles with Willow. Willow can be the badass fighter. And Buffy's the knowledge girl.
That's so cool. They can dress up, or something.
They can switch outfits.
Yeah.
There's astral projection, the theory that while one sleeps, one has another body which can travel through time and space.
Billy's in a coma. That's like sleep, right?
Yes, totally. Yeah.
In a manner of speaking.
Could I be seeing Billy's asteroid body?
Asteroid?
Astral body, and I don't know.
Lucky 19.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more specific.
Yeah.
Dad, what are you doing here?
I need to talk to you.
Are you moving away?
Can I speak with you for a moment? Privately?
You getting remarried? What's going on?
Sure. This is Mr. Giles, the librarian.
Because that's what you do.
This is my dad, Hank Summers.
There's no one more important than the librarian.
I barely remember my librarian at school.
Yeah, I don't at all.
I came early because there's something I've needed to tell you
Yes.
about your mother and
Oh,
why we split up.
okay. Interesting.
But sit down.
He's really...
Yeah, it's really dancing around it.
Was there someone else?
No,
Okay.
Then what was it?
it was you.
I see. Once again, she's dreaming. Totally everyone's fears are coming out.
Raising you, seeing you every day. I mean, do you have any idea what that's like?
What?
You don't even see what's right in front of your face. All you ever think about is yourself.
Oh my god.
Wow. Well, the good news here is this: if she is afraid of these things, then she's not really these things.
You're sullen and rude.
Because you would work on not being that super self-involved person that she's afraid of.
Yeah.
Could you stand to live in the same house with a daughter like that?
Just laying it so thick.
So thick.
Why are you saying all these things?
Because they're true.
Bitch, I never wanted you.
You know, I don't think it's very mature getting blubbery when I'm just trying to be honest. I don't really get anything out of these weekends with you.
Oh my god.
I think it's best if we don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
What do you say we just don't do them anymore?
Exactly. Almost exact words.
I sure thought you'd turn out differently.
Oh my god.
You're such a disappointment, honey.
Yeah. Such an embarrassment.
Fuck. Hey, kid.
Yeah. Gotta see. Yeah.
Hey, Buffy. So it's interesting no one else has clocked that there's something weird going on here. Like, they kind of have, but not really.
Where's Buffy?
She just stepped out. Where are your other clothes?
They disappeared.
Thinner.
I don't know, man. It's kind of a good thing you lost those ones.
Yeah.
Found himself in front of our class, not wearing much of anything. It was really bad.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I would hate to have everyone paying attention to me like that.
Oh, Willow.
With nudity. It's a total nightmare.
Is it?
Well, yeah, Xander,
There you go. Finally, someone.
it's your nightmare.
Except the part with me waking up going, it's all a dream. It happened.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like it happened to Wendell with the spiders.
And now Buffy.
Yes.
And Giles, of course, greatest fear is that he'll be unable to read and be knowledgeable.
Our nightmares are coming true.
Why is this happening?
Billy.
Now your nightmare comes to life.
Transformative.
I wish I'd sung that better, but it's fine.
I like that.
The cracky.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it is kind of that kind of song. So.
It's Billy. Who's Billy?
Hang on, before we continue with Xander asking who Billy is, which totally fair enough. It's Avenged Sevenfold. I know some people are not going to know it. The song, Avenged Sevenfold, Nightmare.
There's a boy in the local hospital. He's in a coma. I think he's crossed over from the nightmare world.
And he brought the nightmare world with him.
Ooh.
Thanks a bunch, Billy.
Well, okay, he's a 12-year-old child. Let's not blame the kid too much just yet.
We have to stop it.
And soon. Or else everyone in Sunnydale is going to be facing their own worst nightmares.
Yeah. I am glad that they finally caught on to this and that they're immediately like, yeah, that sounds about right. Unlike last episode when Buffy brought something up and they're like, nah, bitch.
Yeah, kept like
no way.
looking for something else. Yeah.
That's wildly untrue.
Yeah.
When Buffy comes up with that idea, you're not the knowledge girl. Okay? You're McFisty.
Not your place.
Punch, okay? That's it. It actually sounded kind of bad. I wish I'd come up with a better name.
Oh, no.
Her biggest fear is looking like she's from the 80s? Are you serious?
I was just at the salon.
Oh, that's what her hair used to be like when she was young. Okay. She used to be like the frizz queen or whatever.
Really, really having trouble taking care of it.
Yeah. And a big hair can be pretty cool, so whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But I guess in 1996, you would have thought it was the worst thing ever.
Yes. Complete opposite of what it was.
His previous decade.
Yeah.
Totally. Yes, follow the small child.
Finally catching up to it.
Yeah.
Billy?
Billy?
Are you Billy Palmer? I'm Billy.
Yeah.
I see.
Why are you here?
Does Billy know why he's here? He doesn't look confused. He just looks sad.
Something bad happened to you after your game.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Do you remember playing baseball?
Sure, plenty of times. Does he remember that time?
I play second base.
Okay.
Are you lucky 19?
Well, he's not very lucky anymore.
Means something.
That's what he calls me.
Uh-huh.
The ugly man. He wants to kill me. Why does he want to kill you? He's here!
Oh, goddamn, there he is.
Yeah. He sure is ugly.
Yeah. I want to get a better look at him. They haven't given him that same look as the master, but without getting a close look, it just kind of looks that way. Maybe he's just kind of scarred, I guess. Hey, Buff, maybe just run to the other side of the room so you can regroup, figure out what to do.
Or just
bail.
Yeah.
Buffy doesn't know this is happening.
Oh,
I think she's figured it out. Yeah.
Faster if we split up to look for her.
Good idea.
Is it?
No.
Faster, but not really safer.
Yeah, there you go. Willow, being the character that she is.
Yes.
The smart one.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't help it. Who is he? He's the ugly man.
I mean, he's an ugly man, but you don't have any more information?
Yeah.
We have to find my friends that can help us. We have to hide. That's how it happens. We hide, and then he comes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Interesting. I feel like I've said interesting like fucking 10 times throughout this episode. I can't help it.
I know, I get it.
What?
Another of her fears.
The fuck? God damn it. Oh, no. What?
Buffy?
No. You remember what happened to the last girl who went down the basement?
I know, right?
Hello?
And I know she heard Buffy's voice.
I get
but
it.
Still.
But yeah.
Buffy?
No, I feel like, I guess, her care for her friend is overriding her common sense.
Yeah.
You know.
Instincts.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah, you should be afraid.
You'd think I'd be afraid,
Okay.
but I'm not.
Oh, you're actually not?
Seriously? Or is it just,
Yeah, you just talking to yourself? Yeah, it's interesting.
I definitely would be.
Yeah.
Xander's
Swastikas.
nightmare.
Okay. Your other nightmare is that everything has fallen to shit and you're the only person left?
All right.
For a guy in a nightmare, you seem pretty stoked about this candy bar.
Glass is my chocolatey goodness.
Goodness. Like, I want to have it. Watching him having it.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Is there a candy trail?
Yes.
Xander, what the fuck are you doing?
This is my lucky day.
No, are you serious?
You have to. You have to know.
This fucking idiot.
I was sure this led to the library.
Well, it used to be.
You're just playing. What's bothering you? Baseball. When you lose, it's bad.
I'm guessing that his dad or stepdad is terrible.
Did you lose your game last week? It was my fault. You missed one ball and the whole game was your fault?
Yeah.
According to your dad or stepdad, I assume.
You were the one playing, there wasn't 8 other people on your team? He said it was my fault. Who said? Billy, did he hurt you after the game? Can we go another way to find your friends?
Sure.
Yeah.
We can go around the cafeteria.
Man, it's tough trying to get information from someone who's been traumatized.
Yeah.
You don't want to push them.
Yeah.
This way.
And she's doing well.
Hey, she's doing pretty solid. Yeah, totally. Agreed. But yeah, I'm starting to kind of feel like all of them have been in the dream world the whole time.
What just happened?
It's not pulling dreams into reality. They've just all been sucked into like a group nightmare.
Aldo is beside himself.
We are proud to present 2 of the world's greatest singers.
Getting into Willow's nightmare.
Yeah, Willow's nightmare is performing.
If you remember from the previous episode.
Yeah. Sure. Oh, it makes sense that her fear would be performing.
The world's finest soprano, Willow Rosenberg.
Sorry, world's whatest?
Finest soprano.
Oh.
I didn't learn the words.
Well, the good news is with soprano material, if you hit all the right notes, only so many people will care. Yeah, that's a nice sound.
Yeah.
It's not super warm and open, but it's still nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that one very top note there.
Yeah.
That little touch. That was nice.
Oh,
My turn.
I missed it.
Willow. It's just like, this bitch.
I tried.
I set them up for you. Get off the stage.
A chocolate hurricane. These are the best. I haven't had one of these since my 6th.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking.
Took you a little while to get through this thought process, huh?
No, yeah.
Oh, okay. Sure.
So not exact thing that we saw in the previous one, but his fear of mimes was actually like fear of clowns. It just reminded him.
Yeah, okay. All right, sure.
I don't see the ugly man. I also don't know where the sun and the rest of the world went.
Yeah.
Good question.
Look at this. Guess we're gonna bury somebody.
Oh, maybe it's you.
I
Yeah.
wonder who died.
Nobody died. What's the fun of burying someone if they're already dead?
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck, man.
So, this is the Slayer. You're prettier than the last one.
This isn't real.
Now, if they're supposed to be reincarnations of the same person every time.
No.
No? Oh, that's right. That was only for the movie.
Yeah. In
Okay,
this case,
yeah.
not the case at all.
In the show,
Yes.
the law is just that there's a new Slayer born every generation.
Well, it's not even every
it's
generation.
literally just whenever the last Slayer
Yes,
dies.
exactly. Slayer is chosen, but can be anybody from anywhere.
Yeah.
I am free because you fear it. Your nightmares are made flesh.
Okay, yes. This is definitely the Master's consciousness.
Really did seem like it.
You have little Billy to thank for that.
This is a dream.
A dream is a wish you're harming.
Interesting.
Yeah.
This is real life.
I like that explanation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Slayer. What are you afraid of?
A bunch of things.
Yeah, apparently her dad abandoning her.
Yeah.
How about being buried alive?
You know, I honestly think most people would be afraid of being buried alive.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. Not a very
Isn't this,
specific fear.
Yeah, one of the worst fears a lot of people have.
Oh, yeah. Fuck that.
Yeah.
She's fine, Buffy.
I had to sing. What happened to you?
Remember my 6th birthday party?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she had fun.
Clown
Epic.
chased you and you got so scared. Oh.
Yay. Fun times.
I guess it's not fun anymore, huh?
Love is just irritating.
Yeah, it is. He's getting tired of this shit.
You were a lousy clown. Your balloon animals were pathetic.
How cool is
That's
that?
great.
Yeah. Mastering your fear.
Nice.
Like, fuck off.
It's interesting that Xander was the one who mastered his fear first.
Right?
Yeah.
I feel liberated.
Things are getting worse. A few hours, reality will fall completely into the realm of nightmares.
What do we do?
Try and wake Billy.
No, we can't leave without Buffy.
Well, hang on. So maybe from what they're saying here in this discussion, they're not in a group delusion. This is still technically reality, but everyone's nightmares are bleeding over into reality, which is kind of what I was thinking the first time.
Yeah.
I just kind of figured that, like, if the nightmares were bleeding into reality, it would be a little bit less blatant differences and obvious things, but that's fair. It's just kind of interesting logistically when you're trying to mix in a bunch of different people's nightmares and fears into like this one melting pot of reality.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
think they'd cancel each other out in certain instances.
what does it look like? Like a quilt? You know?
Yeah, but
sort of.
I guess in the idea of it being psychological is like these things are only happening to the people that are in them, if that makes sense.
Yes, but if you have like somebody else with you, they will see the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's what I mean.
Yes.
Exactly.
Agreed, but who knows where she might have gone?
When did they put a cemetery in across the street?
And when did they make it night over there?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
know.
guess that immediately answers the question I was just asking.
Yes.
Oops.
Well, it's great.
Yeah.
Whose nightmare is this?
It's mine.
Ah, so they can go into each other's nightmares.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I failed.
Well, no. You know you're in a nightmare. Dickhead.
I should have been more cautious. Taken more time to train you.
The taking more time to train her, I totally agree with.
Yeah.
I don't know about more cautious. I don't know how much more cautious he's going to be. And he's pretty solid on that note.
I know.
On that front.
Yeah. But you can see how he would think that.
Absolutely. You can totally see how this would be his fear. For sure.
But she was so gifted.
Yeah. Smart, strong.
And the evil was so great.
The evil is great.
I'm sorry.
You know this is a dream now.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you know she's not dead, dude.
And they're... this is happening.
Buffy?
Cool. For a second. Oh, we got vampire Buffy.
Yes.
I was dead.
The biggest fear.
Buffy, your face.
You know, funnily enough, as a vampire, it kind of makes her face look a little bit more like Cordelia, but just with the vampire makeup.
I get you. They
like, look more similar. They have similar cheeks, yeah.
You never told me you dreamt of becoming a vampire.
Dreamt?
This isn't a dream.
Yeah. No shit.
This all comes from Billy. Now, if we can only wake him up, I believe the nightmares will stop and reality will shift back into place, but we must do it now.
Okay.
I need you to hold together long enough to help us.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Meaning being herself and not a vampire?
I think pretty sure she could manage.
Yeah, I think I can.
I mean, honestly, if you're holding it together right now, which you are, I think you'd be fine moving forward for the rest of this nightmare.
But we better hurry, because I'm getting hungry.
Oh, yeah.
That is a joke, right?
No. Why would that be a joke?
Yeah.
Well, how do we wake Billy up? What if we can't?
Willow, do shut up.
I know, right?
Fair enough, man.
Yeah. I like how his dream sort of like became her dream.
Yeah.
And there wasn't even like transition.
Yeah. It's almost like they share that fear.
Yeah.
For sure.
Him losing her and her losing herself.
Yeah, totally.
She's so good.
Yeah.
Is the boy Billy still here?
My hands.
Oh my God, yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Everything is falling apart.
What now? Billy!
Gotta try that.
I love that because of all the chaos, no one even bothers to notice that Buffy's a vampire now.
I have to hide.
From what?
From him.
Yeah. He's still in processing.
Sure.
Oh man, what do we do?
I don't know, run away from the Sandman, I guess.
Do we do with Buffy being both a slayer and a vampire, sorta?
Yeah.
Or I guess she's not really a slayer if she's a vampire.
Glad you showed up. You see, I'm having a really bad day.
Lucky 19.
Scary. No, there are a lot scarier things than you.
Yeah.
I guess it really depends on who you are.
And I'm one of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm glad she believes that, because it would have been true even without the vampire situation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Fucking bite him. Bite him. I fucking dare you. How did he end up with a wooden club for a hand?
Apparently he still can break it.
Yeah, apparently. Shit. And you can knock this guy out. Okay.
Is he dead?
Oh, no, it doesn't seem so, but maybe.
Come here, Billy. I don't... You have to do the rest.
Face your fear. Yeah. Okay, so he's not the Sandman. This is just Billy's fear.
Yeah.
Which I would assume is like
What are they doing?
A manifestation of his reality in some way. Like a horrible manifestation, you know?
No more hiding.
I always see certain people as monsters.
Oh, you're going to peel off the mask. Yeah, I see.
Well, so far he's just faced it and...
Yep, okay. Now you guys are awake. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, Xander has his shirt back. I guess he never really lost it in the first place.
That's so good. It was...
The horrible shirt? Oh, an emotional moment.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had the strangest dream.
Oh, everybody had it.
You were in it?
And you were there?
And you?
And you were there? And you were there?
Who are you people?
Oh, Billy's got company.
Yeah?
I'm his kitty league coach. I come by here every day, just hoping I'm gonna wake up soon.
Okay.
He's my lucky 19.
Is that right?
So, how is he?
Lucky 19, you say?
He's awake.
What?
You blamed him for losing the game, so you caught up with him afterwards.
What are you talking about?
You said it was
Probably.
my fault that we lost.
I was going to say should get proof, but I guess the kid is proof enough.
It wasn't my fault. There's 8 other players on the team. You know that.
Hey, picked up some advice in his dreams.
Yeah.
Nice going.
Interesting that they went with the coach is literally just so obsessive about winning Little League that he was abusive because of that. That's weird.
Yeah.
But sure.
Can't believe a kitty league coach would do something like that.
Surprised it was one of the parents.
There are multiple reasons coaches and parental figures
And
can be
sometimes they're even more like...
even more arbitrary bullshit reasons.
Yes.
I know, totally.
Yeah.
But that was kind of heroic, Xander, grabbing him and all.
I mean, if you want to label it heroic.
Sure, Xander.
Have a killer weekend, guys.
Or a regular calm weekend.
Just, chilling.
Very not killer weekend, preferably.
After this day.
Yeah.
How was your day?
You know, usual.
When Buffy was a vampire, you weren't still attracted to her, were you?
Yes, he was.
Of course.
Willow, how can you...
Xander.
She was grotesque.
Oh, buddy.
Still dug her, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I'm sick. I need help.
Don't I know it?
Oh, man. Oh, it's a really sad little love not triangle. You know what I mean? Whatever's going on there.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. I don't even know if I want any of them together.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of want them to just stop crushing on each other like this.
Stop crushing on each other. Oh.
Like, Xander and Buffy don't actually make that much sense.
Yeah.
Xander and Willow to a degree, but even then, only not that much more.
No, not really. And not at the, where they are in life.
Yeah, I feel like all 3 of them would absolutely do better trying to date, other people, just not each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can see why you like this episode much. I think it's really well written.
I know, right?
Seems like actually a pretty well-told story with an actual point.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah. And of course, they had to adjust certain things, have less development, with the doctor tying 2 cases together. And at the end, we see both Billy and the coach on his face, what's happening, because we don't really have time.
You only have so much time to flesh out everything.
Yes.
You have to sort of imply a few things.
Yes.
I get
but
it,
this
for sure.
central story with Billy and all of the nightmares that they had were so well written.
Yeah.
And not just this last moment, you'll see it on camera.
Yeah.
I was kind of shivering, at the end. But Giles losing Buffy, Buffy becoming a vampire, her talk with Master, it all, really, really gets you.
Well, I think we have 3 episodes left the rest of the season? 2.
Yeah, 11
only
and
2.
12. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, 2 episodes left the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well,
close.
if you have questions for us, we are going to do a Q&A video to end the season.
Yeah.
Patron questions will be prioritized first. Depending on size and length of the video, we'll try to get in some other questions as well from non-patron members. So if you have any questions for us about season 1, start thinking of them now.
Yeah.
And then for the final episode, post them on the final episode. Don't comment that now. Just start thinking about it. But have your questions ready for the final episode in 2 videos.
Yay.
Anyway, have a good one.
Bye.